damage, Richard, yeah.
Shall I fly up to them then?
Although events manager Callum kind of started to fall rolling with it.
I get the contact.
This car is kind of in the way. I have access to it.
Rockstar Games released Sank. Wow, it's nothing special, it's just a new radio station, the music blocker.
Yeah.
I thought there was an actual like tree.
So we could do like a rolling show, you know, like just follow them.
I'm messaging them on PlayStation to come back to Sandy Shores.
No, don't, Richard. We're not got it. You're not getting it.
I've texted him and saying come back to the show. This is cool. We're gonna hear in Polito Bay and we go back.
We're gonna what? Polito Bay?
We gonna hear in Polito Bay and come back.
Well, fair play, guys. That must have been the most perfect and beautiful landing for everything that was to show. Good job.
Yeah.
It's almost like I don't think their minds are ready for a fucking display.
Yeah, we might actually blow down little line.
That's how you atomize a car, Patrick.
Alright. Jesus. Thanks, IGN.
Oh? Who's IGN?
IGN?
That can't be his real name.
You don't know what IGN is? Is that a joke?
No.
Yeah, I thought there was some sort of joke I was missing, like some sort of trap.
Yeah.
What are they doing up there?
Nothing.
That was it, fucking 10 o'clock.
Oh, we're only half hour late.
What? It's supposed to be 9.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, we're only an hour late. Oh, it's mad, isn't it?
No.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sick.
Don't do a J, please.
You've been eating moldy chicken again?
No, my mum puts a pizza in the oven for me, I'll do that a bit. Oh. Nice pizza, but... Yeah, it's good, it's brilliant that one, whatever it was.
You remember what the topping was? Think really hard.
Cheese.
Cheese.
There was tomato on it.
Isn't that every pizza cheese?
There was some dough.
Yeah, and there's cheese, tomato, and dough.
That's some mozzarella pizza.
And it had some green stuff on it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, that's to show that it's been in the fridge for 8 months.
Yeah. Oh, and that green stuff like the Coronation Chicken did. Yeah, I love that.
So James, what time did I say we're doing that 5 past tomorrow?
I don't know.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Well, we can do it on the end of your display if you want.
Yeah, what time are you on tomorrow?
From 5:30, 6.
Alright, if we hop on and do it like do like a practice run, but before,
Yeah.
then yeah. I can try.
James,
Hello.
without, I'm going to whisper it so we don't scare it, but
Now your internet seems to be a bit better.
It does. I don't know. Well, there was a little bit of dust behind. Yeah.
we want to try and do a flight test with you.
Yeah, man.
They're on the way back.
But a proper one. With
Yeah.
you leading it and you tucked right in the formation in the V shape.
Yeah. because we
There'll
haven't.
be a way. We need to work out like the speed difference and what you need to do, whether you need to full power or cruise or, you know.
Well, we should have to full power, and then I think it's just sort of, if we get nice and close to you lot, with gear down, and then you put yours up, and then you will slowly start to, you know, edge forward. But if we get nice and close to start, then
if we hop on the air brake or something, there'll be a way that we'll be able to
yeah,
work together.
yeah.
But we just need to like communicate. And obviously, I've been wanting to do that for a while, but.
Do you know what I've asked for Christmas?
What?
Some talcum powder.
There we go.
Because I really needed it.
I thought you were joking.
No, I seriously do need it.
How old are you?
No, it's good because I'm not going to say why because it's a bit.
That's fine.
But yeah. No, it's nothing like wrong. Like,
Recreational use.
Before you go to bed, you just take it. I do try to squeeze it, and it goes everywhere, and it just feels so. It just feels. So
I'd stop talking.
Now, you silly sausage.
Have you been snorting talcum powder, mate?
I was going to say, yeah, you can fucking.
Yeah, George, it's
Isn't
weird that you
suit-
sort of brought up, like, right,
It isn't suitable
I really
for the
need
audience.
talcum powder for Christmas, but I'm not going to say why. And I was like, oh, alright then.
It's like into detail about it.
Yeah, you can't like not drop it. That's like drop a carrot like that, and that's not ask.
Yeah. Yeah, why are we part like this?
They're back with Sandy, by the way.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, if we message them.
I messaged him saying there are some rocks where we are for you to stand on. He hasn't read it.
We're not where we are. Everybody move up. Richard. Taxi out to the right. Follow him.
On to the next one.
Oh, without lagging Richard. George. Hello. No, Richard, keep going.
That's what I'm asking.
Hang about. What were you saying? You said George. You. What?
Oh, Steve's gone.
Oh.
I thought that was.
Oh.
I thought that was me.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be you actually. Right, if we wait on the runway.
I'm confused. You told us to taxi out, but we're
That's for mocking.
Yeah, he's talking about changing his Wi-Fi password, and then
He hasn't paid some bills this month.
His Wi-Fi's gone. No.
It was just he didn't pay the bill last month. It's his turn now.
His name's PDLS Athos 1. Because you're like, right, how do we ruin this team from displaying? I know, whack out the team leader.
What was I going to say? Why don't we say in James, if you send a text to the leader of their group and say, come stand on these rocks where you are, so they know where to go. So just say like, come to the rocks where Captain Slowmay is.
Fuck it, I'm not even.
What? Well.
It's
I'm not even. Oh.
It said Wi-Fi connection lost. I'm fucking wired. I'm not even on Wi-Fi.
So you're mocking James's Wi-Fi, it's fault, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you earlier, Stevie, the PlayStation Network.
You pillar.
You.
Fucking joke.
So you actually not in a session anymore?
No, like it black screened me and said connection lost, Wi-Fi connection lost. So they kicked me out of the party, kicked me out of the session. It's the second time it's been, right?
Is it? When did it do it before? Getting a bit of a reputation, you are. Oh.
The old Bills just turned up as well.
James, they're looking for you, mate. So Roz is in front of us.
Right, he's saying it.
Well, this dickhead's doing a fucking juke in between us. What is he doing? Oh, God.
Yeah, come over this end.
Do you need another invite, Steve, or are you good?
I should be in the lobby now.
How do you spell talcum powder?
George, shut up. And you're on-
Hey Siri,
Yeah, no.
how do you spell talcum powder? Ah, why is it spelled like that?
How do you fire flares at these lot? Not flares.
I'll send them a text. Hang on.
I've already
They
said
said already.
standing on the rocks by this end.
They're like, what are rocks?
Very well.
James, that sounds like a really fake laugh.
No. I don't want to request an airstrike.
Are you sure?
Ammo drop.
Are you sure?
Right, pick up.
I think they're moving now. I think I've just said them to go to you.
Yeah. Is there seriously only 11 of them?
No, there's 10.
We got there, we got there.
We just need them to tell everyone else to as well. Stragglers.
My sister's actually saying, what do you want for Christmas? I said talcum powder, and she's like, what?
I mean, you could have said something worse.
Oh.
Let's not give them ideas.
Well, talcum powder's quite cheap, isn't it?
Right, so that was fine.
Quite a cheap present.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, what's the big problem? It's what I need. Don't get me stuff I don't bloody need. Right, let's go.
Let's with these photos, because, I mean, we've got a clue, do we? So, James, are you
Yeah.
going into game time?
Yeah. Right, good luck.
Thank you.
Right then, so welcome to our display this afternoon.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming.
No worries, and unfortunately we do only have 5 jets, but we'll try and put on as best a show as we can. So the 5 jets are lined up on the runway. All
Alright. We're excited to see a show, man.
we are all raring to go.
Alright.
So what we are trying to aim for is a full 8 ship, so 8 jets within the team. But tonight we have just the 5, so they are up and running. And what they'll be doing now is they'll just be taking off, getting ready to prepare themselves to start the display.
Yeah, man, that shit looks clean.
Yo, guys, come over where I'm at, man. Come stand on top of the watchtower here. That view they come past is sick. Get up high with me.
So this team is a French-inspired display team from the Patrie de France. And they'll be coming in straight head on very, very shortly. The leaders just put the gear down just to close the formation a little bit closer. So they're on their final approach in. So look straight ahead of you. If you've got any of those cameras, zoom all the way in. One of the most prominent events on the French calendar. The smoke's about to come on as we head in to the Bastille Loop. So the team heading up to about 6,000 feet, heading over the top. And now I'm going to swing that formation around. There we go. As they head to the bottom, they just twist it there as they come around. Get those cameras ready. They'll be flying right over the top. Here they are then, in front of right. This is the Bastille Pass. So the team that we're inspired by tonight is also the oldest display team in the real world. It's led the example the Patrie de France. So as they head into another loop, and I'm going to change the formation once again. So the team today led by Athos 1. Each pilot is call signed of Athos, and then they're assigned a number. So the leader today is number 1, and he is a former LSRO's pilot. He was on the team for 2 years and then has recently taken this on full time. And here he is leading the team in from the left hand side. This is Dart. So painting the skies with the French flag of the blue, white and red coming out the back of the jets, and the smoke provided by the dye team, which is essentially just dye at the back of the jet and combust with the heat of the engine, leaving a smoke-like trail behind the jets. So Athos 2 today, which is on the right hand side of Athos 1, is George. George is also a leader of a team of his own in the BBMF, the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. Get ready at crowd centre now. The team are just lining up. You can see the nose lights just out in the distance as we fly the Falcon Loop. So the back 3 jets putting their smoke on, heading into a nice slow loop, keeping the formation as tight as we possibly can, aiming for about 6 feet apart. So as they swing the formation around to our left hand side, they'll be continuing that formation all the way around. Now normally what we would do here in an 8-ship formation team would be Concorde, which is the fastest supersonic aircraft to be made, which was the joint venture of the French and the British. But of course we don't have enough jets to do that tonight. So as they exit to the right hand side, we're now going to change the formation, representing one of their most modern aircraft in the Air Force of the French. This next one is a 4th generation fighter, recently seen action in Mali as part of Operation Harmattan. The smoke's about to come on as they pull up, not quite into a loop. They're now going to twist this formation in the Rafale roll. So rolling the entire formation. This is really difficult for the team. Nicely done as they exit out to our left hand side. Athos 3 for this year is Patrick. Patrick's one of our newer pilots. He is also a former NS Arrows pilot and recently joined the team about a month ago and has undergone intense training to get up to speed with the rest of the team. So as they roll in from the left hand side now, you can see the nose lights on the jets. The smoke's about to come on as they head up into another loop. The two outer jets widen the formation as they hit the top. They're all now going to spread out. There they go. They're about to flick the smoke off. This is the Alpha Rolls. So doing that at the same time there. They're now going to squeeze the formation as they head up into another loop. And our display tonight is a very technically demanding routine for the pilots, hence why they train about 3 times a week for 2 hours each training session.
I had to crash my shit at takeoff.
So as they exit out to our right hand side, I'm now going to reposition.
Yes.
So in our normal pilot lineup for this year, Athos 4 would be Rich. Athos 5 for tonight is Carl. He is also a former NS Arrows pilot. He's also partnered by Athos 6, which is Ryan, our synchro lead. Get ready then. A crowd center. As we fly the Atlas break. So the Atlas break, named after one of the aircrafts built and manufactured by the company of Airbus, which is also a French company, hence the name Atlas. So looking left and right, we're now going to see 2 jets either side, and 1 jet on top of the other. And now about to put the smoke on. This is La Linea. So we try to meet a crowd center, which is directly in front of you, as best as we can. That was done pretty well by the jets there as they head into their respective loops, left and right. Now we're going to see the opposition loops. In a normal display, but instead we've seen Athos 1 perform a 4-point roll. Brilliant.
Hey, Captain, you guys post on Instagram or what?
What's that?
Where do you post your displays? Like, how can people find out how to watch you guys?
On Instagram and YouTube.
Cool.
So look straight ahead. This is Papillon, which is also French for butterfly. Get ready, they're now about to break. Now looking left and right, 4 jets are now opposing each other as we fly. Ouvrir. Ouvrir meaning the opening. And now keep your eyes on those 4 jets. They're now about to approach each other once again. So now what they're doing is just timing it between them so they meet smack on straight in front of you as we fly. La Rupture. So the 2 bottom jets complete a full left-hand roll. The 2 other jets just pull up on a slight angle and complete their own individual rolls. Now if you look to your right hand side, you should see 2 jets. Yep, there they are. They're about to line up. Get ready, they're pulling straight up, performing a synchronized rolling formation, trying to mirror each other in that particular one. In the opposition roll. No, it isn't. So look straight ahead. The 2 synchro jets are now going to cross 3 times in Le Figure Huit. The timing is perfect there for those 2 jets. Nicely done there by the synchro pair, pulling straight up and then exiting towards Mount Chiliad. Now looking straight behind, you'll see 3 jets now just coming round to our left hand side. They're all in line astern, but now what they're going to do very shortly, the 2 back jets are now, there we go, form an arrow, which would normally be part of a diamond in Derrière la Démon. Now looking to your left hand side, you'll see 2 jets of the synchro. So here they are performing a very, very slow synchronized roll. They're pulling straight up and they're now at the bottom going to split and get prepared for their next maneuver. There they are. Now meanwhile, get your cameras straight out ahead. You'll see 3 jets of Athos 1, 2 and 3. He's now about to bend that formation, so they're directly in front of us now. Painting the skies with a French flag as we fly Elysee. Now looking left and right, you'll see the two jets that split earlier. One jet's the right way up, the other one is upside down or inverted. Once they cross, they're going to swap their positions in the vice versa. Once they do that, they flick their smoke off. And they're now about to approach each other once again as they fly the Matre Celeste. So once they've crossed, they're now going to pull straight up. And synchronized fashion, pull straight out towards Mount Chiliad. Now looking to the left hand side, you'll see the three jets led by Athos 1. He's about to bring them into another loop in line astern. So each jet is directly underneath the other. There's no illusion about this particular manoeuvre. What he's now going to do is bring them towards the bottom, and they're all going to swing out to his right hand side. Perfectly done there by those three jets. Now fix your eyes to the right hand side. And now I'm going to complete 3 individual rolls, or 3.5. Go ready now. They're about to pull up into another loop, rolling out at the top in what we call a half Cuban 8. They're now setting up these 2 red and blue smoke jets to fly straight through an inverted V, out 45 degrees to the right hand side. Get ready with those cameras. This is the Kaleidoscope.
Wow.
Look at that. Yes.
Wow, man.
So the red and blue smoke jet rolling around about half a dozen times, getting quite dizzy as they complete that particular manoeuvre. Now looking straight out.
They can pull all this off. You can't.
45 degrees to the right hand side. One jet's going to be inverted now. The back jet is going to have his smoke on as we fly the negative inverse. Trying to keep it as smooth as possible. Nicely done by our synchro for tonight. Get ready at crowd center. We're now going to have 4 jets getting ready. One jet is just lingering behind us, and he's going to fly straight through and spear this next one. And this is to show our appreciation for watching us tonight. Get ready as we draw the heart. So one jet flying straight through in the middle as he pierces the heart.
Hey.
So we have time for one last manoeuvre. They're now going to join up on Athos 1's wings. And they're now just regrouping out at crowd center for the final time. So if you haven't already, get those cameras ready. The nose lights out in the distance are about to come on. Ladies and gents, you have been watching the 2020 GTA Aerobatic Team, the Patria de los Santos.
Oh, wow.
So that was the Drapeau Francais, and we might just do the brake to land over the top of you, so that I think they are, because Athos 1 is trailing his white smoke now, just so all the other pilots join up on him in the right positions. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, you'll find us on Instagram, and on some of the newer posts you'll see all of the newer pilots as well. So I'm not too sure what they're going to do now, whether they're going to land as a formation or roll in for their brake to land. I think that's what they're going to do. Here they are for one last time then.
Man, much respect to you guys. Thanks a lot for coming.
No worries. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Man, that was amazing. Congratulations on this.
Thank you, much appreciated. They might just come and land in front of you.
Well, you guys know, if you guys want to join the meet, you know, you just bring in hot rods, plastics, lowriders. You guys are all welcome. You guys are guests.
Thank you, much appreciated. Yeah, I think they're just about to brake to land for you. Here they are, just from the right hand side over the top of you. There they go. So the Athos 1 brakes, Athos 2 is now braking. Now number 3 and number 4 and number 5. What they're now going to do is just circuit round to the right hand side. And there we are. I think what we might expect to see is the back two jets rolling in with their smoke on as they land at the same time. I think that's what they're about to do. So for one final time, we are the Patty de los Santos. Just made it in time before the rain kicked in. Love it. So I have been Athos 10, trying to guide your eyes in the right direction. Hopefully you've enjoyed the display and saw the majority of it. And there we are, lining up just in front of you. You've been the PDLS, thank you for having us.
No problem.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for coming.
You know what we found as well? We found that the car meet community is a lot better than our own community.
Oh, you know, yeah, we've been trying to say the lowrider community too. It's been nuts.
I'm back.
He comes at the end. He comes back right at the end.
Yo, Vinny. Man, that's it. Yo, Vinny. Man.
I was watching the thing. I went to go get some pizza and I came back to this.
Yeah, they're done.
Hello everyone. Hello. Right. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
We did it, man. Really did. Much respect to you guys all, man. You guys are welcome at our meet anytime you guys want.
Oh god, that's not the action, sorry.
I'll fucking win the same fucking house.
Yeah, these guys, this is official.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, we put a lot of work and we do a lot of training.
Not even, nobody can do this that they did.
Exactly, I mean, you put us fly airplanes, we can't do. I can't even land a helicopter.
I can fly the plane, but top side crash that shit in the fucking next 30 seconds.
Yo, I'm gonna try that right now.
No, Benny, no.
Yeah, we train.
Benny, if you fly that shit and you crash it, you gotta owe each and every one of these people 2 Bogdans each. You wanna do that? Cause you messed up one of their planes, you're gonna mess up all of this planes.
No, I mean, please don't.
No, like I say, guys.
I just want to get in one of them. I want to.
Hey,
Again,
again.
cool.
Alright, wait, hold on. Let me put on the other action. I don't have that in order, so I'm not doing it. Action, where is it?
Just like how we do bugs in the zone tug.
Hey, Benny, ready? I'm like, ready, Benny? I'll just jump in the fucking thing and go.
Just like see you guys off.
Yeah, no
Hey,
problem.
so you guys, again, if you guys want to join us in our classic hot rod show, you guys are more than welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Cool. What I was going to say is, if you want to get your cars and put it into the jets and we'll get a picture, we'll just put down each one and stuff, have you in it. You want to do that?
For example, we ride and you guys are in the set, yeah, you guys can do that.
Yeah.